Hey everyone, and welcome to part 3 of our meal prepping. So in the first part, we talked about what meal prepping is and why we should do it. In the second part, we came up with our plan and built a menu, went grocery shopping, and now here we are back home ready to head into the kitchen. We have our food all set, and here's where we're going to start. So at this point, I like to get out anything I need for my cookware, get the ovens preheated, maybe turn the grill on if I'm grilling chicken outside, and I start to get everything ready. Get my food out, containers, start getting things lined up, ready to go. I like to have a nice organized, clean kitchen. I get the countertops ready, and then we're off. So the first thing I got to do after everything's prepped is try to come up with a plan of attack for how I can efficiently cook and prepare all the food. So the first thing you want to look for is things like your potatoes, starches, the rice, quinoa, things that are going to take 20 minutes to maybe an hour to cook, and they don't need you to babysit them and continue to change or turn them or different things while you're cooking them. You can just set them in the oven and walk away. That'll let them cook in the background while we're moving on to some of the other components of our meals. So usually I have baked sweet potatoes. I get them in first and get them started. And then I'll start preparing the chicken. Get things trimmed up, season them, and I usually throw those on the grill. Now I know I have about 5 to 10 minutes or so before they need any attention. At that point, I'll start setting out salads. I'll get all my containers, stack them up. I usually start with spinach, throw in some carrots, cucumbers, broccoli, whatever else you want to throw in there. Little cheese maybe you like hard-boiled eggs. You would have those cooking ahead of time so you can add those later and get those done. I might be halfway through making my salads. It's time to head back outside to the grill and flip the chicken. That's halfway done. Come back in, finish up with my salads, start closing up containers, and then get those set aside, put those in the fridge because they stay cold. And at this point, my chicken's done. Bring that in the house, let that cool a little bit. Might cut that up into pieces. I weigh my chicken, portion it out for what I need for each meal, and that part's done. Then I'll start looking for anything else. Maybe I have fruit. I'll start to separate that out. Usually I have those separate, and in the morning I'm ready to go. After we have our salads, we have our chicken. Maybe you have other meats or fish, whatever you decide as part of your menu. You finish cooking everything up, and at this point, you should have everything pretty much cooked out. This might take you anywhere from a half hour to an hour or longer, depending on how elaborate you decided to cook your meals or just how many you had to cook at once. So at that point, everything's done. Get it portioned out, stacked up. Let it cool a little bit, at least down to room temperature. You don't want to put hot food right in the refrigerator. It's going to warm everything up. So get those all situated, get those back in the fridge. Everything's ready to go. The idea is we're trying to save time, multitasking, cooking multiple things at once. Tries to help us with that. And then finally, once everything's in the fridge, I have it all set so that the next morning when I'm ready to go to work, I can just open up the fridge and I can grab my salad, my dressing, my chicken, or just if you have everything in one container, grab that container, maybe your banana or apple or fruit or any other snacks that you may have set aside, and you just throw them in your lunch pack and you're ready to go. The idea is it only takes us a few minutes and you're out the door. We're trying to save time, eat healthy at the same time, so I hope you found this helpful. Stay tuned, I'm going to have some more. We might come back for some tips and maybe we even get into some recipes and cooking techniques in another series. Thanks again for watching, and if you haven't seen the first two videos, be sure to check out my channel and watch those as well. Enjoy, and thanks for watching.